Check, 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 check. Oh, I guess we're just kind of going. So we're doing a voiceover this time around. And just kind of double checking, triple checking. So this is the first order. I'm running the special called a yakitori combo. And I know before everyone kind of gets all up in it, I have other videos of this. The easiest way for me, right? I am a one-man shop. I'm not going to run charcoal just because I have to get the smoke. So I've already pre-grilled it, like literally just to get the marks, and then I stuck them into a sous vide bag, and then I sous vide it. So it has pre-cooked for about, I want to say like what, 2-3 minutes on the broil, and then into the bag for another 3.5-4 hours. And then when I need it, I just take it out and reheat it again. For me, that is the most efficient thing of my time, because I don't have I have the space, but I don't. It's just so inefficient. Like, what if I only got 2 orders of the yakitori all day, and I fired the entire Binjatan grill literally just for the 2 orders? It's such a waste. So this is one way to get it. This one gets a garlic fried rice. As you see me tossing it right now, it's super simple. It's 14 ounces of rice. This has been dried overnight. It gets chicken oil first, and then we're gonna add a little drama to it. You're just gonna toss it all together, and then put it into a bowl. And then the sauce that goes in the yakitori is a fermented black garlic, actual black garlic, teriyaki. Super simple. You're gonna take soy sauce, vinegar, and brown sugar. You're gonna boil it down until it reduces by half. Once it's done so, you're gonna add your black garlic. You're then gonna immersion blend it, I don't know, 2 minutes or so. And then to get to the desired thickness, I add just a tiny bit amount of cornstarch slurry, just so it naps on the back of the spoon, and then you're done. Let it cool. That's your sauce. Doesn't have to be any more intensive than that. So you see the yakitori here, almost done. Again, it's already cooked. We don't have to mess with it. Put the rice in a container. This is a 24-ounce round container. But yeah, we got a new, we finally managed to lease the kitchen to another restaurant. They do wings and burgers and fries, hand-cut fries, I should say. So now there's 2 of us here, which is exactly what you wanted, or what we wanted, I should say. Because it's just like a waste of space to just have me in there. And here's the sauce. A little goes a long way, but you know, you want to obviously cover the entire chicken. And the type of yakitori this is negima, so it has scallions in between them. Can you tell I really like alliums? So garlic, onions, scallions, all in the same family. Love it. And then the combo itself comes with a drink, all for 13 bucks. So automatically comes with 2 sticks of yakitori, the rice, and then you get a drink. This is like the budget friendly kind of meal, I should say. And I'll show you here in a little bit what I did, because it doesn't fully fit in the bowl. I'm gonna add a little more scallions for greens on top. So I take the tongs and I remove the stick. So literally there's like no way for it to fit. That's it, super simple. Now, as I was making this, I got another order that was rung in. It came in online, I should say, so we're gonna make that too. But to shout out to Maxine, I I think this was like the first day that I ran this at the shop. She got the first order. Okay, so we finished Maxine's order here.
This one is taco.
And we are working on the second one. Now this one gets pan-fried dumplings, 6 per order. This is like the longest one that needs to get fired first because it takes about 7 minutes. Set a timer here. Pretty much just your entire motion. So I was trying to also, if you guys notice, this is a voiceover because I didn't want to interrupt the other tenant, I should say. Shout out Wing Champs. But yeah, this is just a couple bowls, a couple of fixings on it. But yeah, man, other than that, hopefully you guys are like having a good time, chilling. It is almost summer now. I'm in New Jersey, right? And it's been raining for the past, I don't know, almost every weekend. It was just like raining, and I have events and stuff too, so really unfortunate. But this weekend looks promising, super promising. The weather has finally graced upon us. We're not having any kind of unnecessary delays, I should say. Because specifically, if you've ever done like a farmer's market or an event outside, it's so weather dependent, man. And you're already paying for fees and all that, so it almost always feels like a waste. But it's not. But man, if the weather are upon us, oof, it can only be just as good, you know? Okay, so let's get all the containers. This is what you call your mise en place. It's always easier to do this. It's also important to note I am the only person in the building. So I gotta make sure that I can shell these out at a timely fashion when you're getting slammed, I should say, you know? So we're making a tonkotsu here. We have the slab of pork. Also, I got a question a couple weeks back. Is like, why am I using pork shoulder instead of pork belly? The reason is, if you notice on my menu, I say pork confit, a generalized term for pork, and then confit, which is the process of which you cook it, because I switch on and off of them depending on price. Last week the price on pork was almost $4. What am I gonna do? Increase you $1 to cover my bowls? Which, you know, in hindsight, yeah, it would definitely work, but I don't have a sit down. This is all for to go, so I don't want to price out people, because you don't think when you're ordering out. People think it's coming from just like a regular kitchen, when I'm putting my time and effort literally into creating the most badass soup and noodles that you can have, but all that people see is price. And right now, just with a pork shoulder, it was at $2.75, almost $3 a pound. I'm charging $18 for this. Now, granted, I'm giving you a little bit more portion because, you know, it's pork shoulder and it's a lower price point. But if this was belly, you probably only get like 2 slivers, if that, you know. So it's all about pricing. The long answer to your question. But a lot of people don't think about this. But this is how we generate business. This is how I make sure I'm not, you know, going into the red. Like, it's really tough as it is. I don't want to price out people, you know. So anyway, the dumplings are going. I also have an order of takoyaki already put on into the plate, and then they wanted a drink with this one. That's it. Fairly simple. Takoyaki went out. We want to temp it at around 155 on the inside. That way the carryover temp will cook it the rest of the way. But like, you want to make sure that it's still creamy, you know. So it gets my drama mayo, a little bachans here, the furikake seasoning, and call it a day. That's it. So shout out to Franz E. I believe this was like a DoorDash order. Can't remember right now. This was last week. Yeah, because I'm putting the labels. So I make my own stickers too. Huh? I'm proud of that, man. I'm literally a one-man shop. I prep, I cook, I put all the orders together. You know, when the delivery driver comes in, they pick up the order, but I am literally the only person.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So that's it. Other than that, thanks guys.